Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's
nonsense.
gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Yo, Happy New Year.
What's up, buddy?
Happy New Year.
This is the second episode into the new year.
That's right.
That's right, it is.
I meant to ask something. So I'm looking at the notes and it says Jeff intro. Welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense. I'm your host, Jeb. Am I supposed to keep reading this?
Yeah, please. Do it. Take it away, dude.
Because I fucked it up for the last 6 months. My bad.
Yeah, no, I fuck it up all the time, and so I have to have that little part just to remind myself when I look down, like, say the words, you stupid idiot.
Well, here's your time. Action.
Okay, welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello.
Sitting on the couch is my beautiful wife, Sportney.
Hello.
And out in Raleigh, we have Mr. Jeff Free with his fresh ink.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness! So what we're gonna do for people that may have heard us before is we're gonna play some music from bands that you may or may not have heard of before.
Mm-hmm.
So who's ready for some new fucking music?
I am.
This guy.
Courtney, hit them with that list.
All right. So this week we have No Way Out with Questions in Forgiving Type. We have the Lackeys Talking Out Loud. And we have the Shell Corporation. And I think something from their new EP, Told You So.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a song from The Vault. And I have been seeing United Defiance on the Instagrams recording.
On the Grim?
Yeah. So we are going to play Empty Advice, their new EP.
Awesome, yeah. And so the first band, No Way Out, I'm playing 2 songs. That's why it says Questions and Forgiving Type.
Oh.
Because when I came upon the Questions song, first off, I fucking loved it, but it's only 45 seconds long.
Okay.
And I like it. Right after it in the album is the song Forgiving Type. So they go into each other really well, I thought, and I was like, fuck it, I can do whatever I want.
Well,
so
45 seconds is...
right.
That's
That's what pushed
jingle.
me over. I was like, I don't know which one to pick.
Hey, that can be a good time.
Yeah. Yep, fuck yeah. So before we
on the
get
record.
fully started here, Jeff, because you're our local yoga expert, do you think
Namaste, motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay. Do you think that yoga is satanic or?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, shit. At the end of every class, so, they do a big warm-up at the beginning. I'm just against all the people in my class
Yeah.
because they're talking or they're loud. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get my goddamn namaste on. I'm going to be the first person to get kicked out of the place for getting into a fight. A dude stepped on my mat last week. I almost went on. And then the teacher comes in, okay, let everything from the outside go. Bullshit, my problems happen in here. So, in regards to yoga being satanic, at the end of it, you're laying down and they're talking you through, and the light in me honors the light in you. That's how they usually end it, and they say namaste. When they do that, and you won't be able to see it, but you can imagine it. I put up horns and I do this on both sides of my head when I say namaste.
Do you
Fuck
really?
people. Yeah, every time.
Oh, okay.
So it helps me relax.
It sounds like you're no longer the student of the month.
I know.
What
They gave it
happened?
to a total cunt. They've totally devalued the student of the month. Excuse my verbiage, but that's what the dude is. He's the one who stepped on my mat.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, and he got Student of the Month too?
A month, after me.
Oh.
That thing
Oh.
up. You can have it now that I'm done with it.
It's pure disgust
Yeah.
with stepping on my mat and using up employment of the month. I mean, student of the month.
Yeah.
Well, damn, I didn't know that was going to go that far.
I know.
Wow.
I had just seen it. Someone was like, yoga's for Satan worshipers. I was like, what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hail Satan.
Wow.
What is that person saying?
Oh, they're saying all kinds of crazy, cultish Jesus gibberish.
I saw a T-shirt, by the way, which was in Austin. Sorry, we're going to get back onto this, but it was just hilarious. You got to cover your ears, Courtney.
What?
It was drink whiskey, eat pussy, hail Satan.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that shirt.
I thought that was pretty funny.
It's not bad. I like the seriousness in which you...
I thought that was some good taste.
That was all right.
That was
Pretty good.
That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, about the yoga. I'm sorry that you're so frustrated.
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good, though.
That's how he gets it out.
Yeah.
Imagine if I wasn't going to yoga.
Oh, jeez, I don't
Wow.
know. Yeah,
What
what
do
the
you- what-
fuck? Killing spree, maybe.
How do you get
Yeah.
a hippie?
Whoops.
How do you get a hippie off your couch?
I don't know. Is there?
No. I want you to get out of my couch, hippie. And he says, "Namaste." Nah, namaste.
Oh,
Oh God.
that's a dad joke. You're not a dad. Well,
Hey!
It's like.
you're an animal dad.
Oh fuck.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. So I don't know. But any standouts for you this week, Mr. Willridge?
No.
Oh come on. You've been having fun with your lady. You're listening. You even listened back to one of our episodes.
I did, and I listened to one of our episodes last night, and it was entertaining.
There you go. See, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, very much.
Nice.
Let's go back to Jeff.
Well, Jeff, do you have any standouts, buddy?
I feel like we have hit a bit of a stride.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Will.
Well, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to your tattoo.
Yeah.
yes.
You went and did that this week.
Speaking of lady, Will, what about that for a song in the shower for you?
What?
Do you fuck with Dennis D. Young at all?
I don't know who that is.
Sticks, baby.
Sticks.
Look up
Sail.
the song Lady. It's really pretty, but I think it would echo nicely off your walls.
You know what? I'm
I'd
gonna look
love
that up.
to sit in with you
Yeah,
if I
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up.
Up in
and
maracas or something, we'll jam.
I know. I got a chair for you to sit in the shower. Shower.
you have a shower chair?
No. Yeah. No. Come on.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Gotta get. That's why
No,
I'm gonna.
no. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. Fine.
Anyways.
Yeah. Wait, Courtney,
Well-
are you wearing a Bigfoot attack shirt too?
Yes, I am.
Oh, damn. Look
Yeah.
at you. You're all fucking looking out. Will just got his Bigfoot attack shirt.
Oh, that's for me.
Yeah,
that's
that's
for
for
you.
you.
Thank you
And
very
then,
much.
I get the 24-hour Bigfoot attack shirt because I'm big pimping like that.
yes.
I like it.
And Jeff, you got an El Bronx shirt headed your way, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Old HK himself, hand delivered. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So
my guy.
we'll have to get you on. Mm-hmm. So what about you, Courtney? You got some standouts this week?
Still working on cleaning things out. Just sold some wetsuits
Yeah.
and stuff, like just cleaning and purging. Also, I am going to try to do no spend January. So like the only thing that I can spend money on is groceries and like bare necessities like that. But other than that,
I can make up for it.
well, that's one of the reasons. But also, in Q4 of last year, I kind of went crazy with the band shirts and supporting local.
You bought a lot of merch.
I did.
You bought a shitload of merch in the
So,
last couple of
in
weeks.
But
order.
you talked about supporting local a lot, and you backed it up.
I
Well,
did.
Except for one
Yeah.
thing you didn't back up. I was going to bring this up a little bit later because Shell Corporation, we actually did the interview with those guys weeks ago.
Right.
I mean, this is just how it happened.
Uh-huh.
And they had a new merch bundle come out for their
That's
I
right.
didn't get that.
for their EP, which actually has the shirt because they said they're sold out of shirts and stuff online. But if you get the vinyl merch bundle, maybe it's not available anymore. I don't
Damn
know.
it. Also,
But I
I
wanted
can't
that.
buy it. You have to buy it because I can't.
Because no spend. So
I don't think that's the. I think you just found yourself a loophole. Like, Deb, push buy now on my phone.
Nice work. Yeah.
That's like Will getting around to his positive shit jar.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking working the system.
Working the system.
Well, anyways, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So maybe I'll reach out to them in February.
I just bought something on Amazon Saturday, and it was a grill for my microphone that I'm speaking into right here because
Real?
I'm working on that new song I wrote,
Yeah.
and I took down this windscreen just because it was I couldn't deal with it. It was just in my way,
Got
right?
it.
As I'm trying to do my thing. So I haven't seen the face of my microphone, I guess, in a little while. And holy shit, it's so black mold and disgust. It made my stomach turn over. I don't even want to look at it. No, yours is new.
Yeah, but wow.
Dude, this
Well,
one
you
is
wrote that thing, right?
I do. It's rusty on the outside and shit because I lip it when I sing.
You lip it.
I can't help it.
Okay.
I can't help it. I don't know.
You
So,
chipped
anyways,
your teeth before.
oh yeah, I had to get my teeth filed down because so many times the microphone gets smashed into my face.
Yeah.
But then I do that and I have my eyes closed singing. You know, I'm very soulful. And,
Oh, yeah.
But I grind my top
Clearly.
big teeth across the grate of the microphone.
Oh,
I don't know how
God.
many times I've done that. So like they were all jagged and fucked up from it.
Have you ever got electrocuted from the microphone?
Oh yeah, a million times.
With your lips?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Billion. Yeah, it fucking does suck.
Yeah.
You got to
I
choose.
just
You're like, you're gonna
realized
touch your
I don't
guitar or
like
the.
hearing- I don't like hearing teeth injury shit. Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it hurts. You can feel it.
Dude, he filed it down with like a machine in just seconds, and it did not hurt. I thought for sure I was like, this is gonna suck, and he's like, no, dude. He's like, I'll just throw it in. It'll take me a second.
Hit me with the gas, bro.
Yeah.
I just did it.
I'm in pain. This is like 11 or 12. I'm hurting.
Because I also like my little incisors on the side. One of them had been broken off a long time ago from a lip piercing, so I had one sharp tooth and not on the other. So he went ahead and rounded that fucker off for me too. Mm-hmm. So I have this brilliant smile that I have.
And also, you're wearing the Headless Horseman guardrail shirt that I got you. So
Fucking right.
I just wanted to shout that out.
Lots of merch.
Lots.
Lots of merch.
It's ridiculous.
Did you guys hear about any of this UFO stuff that's going on?
No, please.
It's
Dude.
real. Yeah, of course I have.
Well, so in the COVID relief package, like where everyone's getting their little stimulus check and stuff, there's a bill in there that is making the Pentagon release all their UFO information.
No,
ahead of 180
that's fake
days.
news.
I just read it again.
You read it on the actual bill.
I read it. It was like there's a bunch of articles. I guess I didn't read the actual bill.
You got to read the actual bill. I think
We'll have
that's
to
fake
check
news.
into it because you think it's fake news?
I do.
You don't like the
Without any
forehand?
merit?
She's going to give you the backhand. Keep asking.
Yeah, okay.
She'll
Yeah.
swing.
Well, then in Oahu this week, there was a UFO sighting. A lot of people filmed it.
Oh.
It was a really crazy one. It was blue. And then it
Hawaii?
Yeah, and it floated around for a little while. And then a white one came and met it
Really?
What?
and then disappeared into the ocean. And there's all this footage. I have it in my phone.
Ooh.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, so that was fucking
I mean,
awesome.
there's some shit out there, right?
You'll have to post that into
Fuck
the
yeah.
group because they're sure it's not like a drone or something like that.
There's from a whole bunch of different angles and people and stuff. So yeah, I mean,
Okay. All right.
because that's my first thought too.
This
like,
type
that's a
of
drone.
story really is served best in the hands of an expert.
Which is who? Chuck Robertson?
Will.
Yeah, oh, Chuck Roberts, right?
Will's our
Mike
expert
Addies.
on this.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to deep dive.
Yeah.
Nice intro.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Yes,
the information.
Thank you. Deep dive into it.
Yeah, that could be your next
And I'll be
paranormal.
my next little project. I'll do the Honolulu UFOs.
Oahu.
Oh,
Oahu.
Oahu.
Yeah.
And I'll take a look at that.
So,
Pacific.
and then a little bit more local, like in our area, I like to get a little
More
next
UFO
door.
shit?
Nope. This is
Oh.
kind of more standard shit.
Oh.
Okay. Neighborhood stuff.
Yeah, the neighborhood stuff. So
Wonderful.
we have a little tiny airport here, and a plane crash.
We
Did you guys
do?
know that?
We have an airport?
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
wait.
You've been
Yes.
there. What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
that thing.
That thing?
Okay.
That
It doesn't.
airport?
I didn't know it was an airport.
Oh, it's an airport.
Okay.
Do they have planes there?
I guess.
We went to the fucking
Fine,
plane
Jen.
show there.
I know, but it's so tiny. I wouldn't consider it an airport.
It's not an international airport.
That's right. It's
but
not like
planes
the Santa
take
Barbara
off and
airport.
land there.
Strip.
Yeah, it's a landing strip. Let's be real.
It has a whole thing. All right, I'm
Okay.
not going to argue the semantics on
It's a
it.
landing strip with the tower you have to communicate in.
No, there's
all
no
of that
tower.
stuff.
Called an airport. Okay,
Okay.
so
I
a
got
plane crash.
I got to tell you this. We live by the airport.
I've landed there.
We hear
You have?
airplanes nonstop. They fly over our house all the time. Okay. And we were outside listening to the podcast one another night. It was during the stormy night.
Uh-huh.
And Stacy goes, "Is that normal?" And it sounds like an airplane to me. It
Right.
sounds like and she's like, "That doesn't sound right." And then that night, that we found out that plane flew over and crashed.
No fucking way.
He
You
called
heard
it
it.
out. And I'm like, how the fuck? A plane's a plane. How do you
Right.
know? Like,
So-
there must be a mechanical problem up there and that oil pressure's coming out.
Yeah, you can hear
But
the
not all
transmission.
pilots are the same.
Well, no, it turned
Well,
out he was
maybe-
a really good pilot. It was raining and it was
oh.
storming, and he and 3 people survived, including
Oh.
a
Yep.
dog.
Yeah.
They
everyone's-
all survived?
Yep.
All survived.
Oh, then
So,
that's great.
But I just couldn't believe that Stacy's like, oh, that sounds like an airplane going down. Like, you're a fucking pilot? What's going
Well,
on?
somebody
Yeah.
else I saw on the swap or whatever, the local valley thing, I heard a couple people say, yeah, it sounded like it was extremely low. Like something was wrong with it or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Got to get low to land, though.
and then
It's
last
true.
night someone took out the wall at the Taco Bell all wasted.
I
What?
heard.
A whole wall?
Yeah, whatever the fucking like retaining wall. It's not even a retaining wall. It's just a
Oh,
little
I
parking
thought you
lot
meant
wall.
the wall of the actual building.
No, they took out the wall going into the parking lot.
Whoa.
Right out of the mobile. Bye.
Got to be determined to do that.
Went to jail. Popo got called.
Yep.
Which leads.
Also, locally for you as well, Will. I'm also thinking "Stuck in the Middle" with You would be a great song for you.
Jokers
Oh, with
to the
the-
left of me, clowns to the right, stuck in
Here
the
I
middle
am.
with you.
Ooh, see, there you go.
Awesome.
See, I called you a clown and you a
I heard
joker.
you. I
Yeah.
heard you.
I even pointed at you
Yeah,
guys.
I was
saw
looking
it.
at my phone for my next note.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that one. Steelers will.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on that.
Well, so then, speaking of the police here, someone this week called the police
What?
for Facebook, incident. This is the 24th. This is Christmas Eve. Shortly after 5 p.m., a resident of Mallory Way in Buellton reported a vaguely threatening post from a Facebook user in Georgia who claimed he had called the man's wife an idiot during an online debate and was angry because she had reported him, resulting in him unable to post photos of his children on Facebook at Christmas. So he called the police and they showed up.
How do you address something like that?
You go, can you stop calling us? That's what you do. What the fuck? Called the fucking authorities because someone called him an idiot and whatever. It's just so fucking stupid.
I understand. Like
that's how sleepy this town is. That
no,
was on the news.
That's crazy. But
Taco Bell walls and
So,
Facebook crime.
A while ago, one of the high school lockdowns got preempted by a Facebook post. So that is legitimate. Like when somebody's threatening on Facebook to go to a school
Sure.
and that was different. But like that, I cannot believe that somebody
Isn't that crazy?
wasted
Now it was
the resource.
the husband reached out to the police because his wife has been insulted. Is that right?
I'm not exactly sure. I think that they
Whoever
called.
you are, I hope you're listening. You fucking
No.
idiot.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
So we just took it up a notch.
Yeah. You're an
North
idiot.
Carolina.
Okay, well, hey, I'm glad that you brought that up, Mr. North Carolina, because you guys got the possum drop, buddy, for New Year's Eve. Did you know about that?
We do the acorn in Raleigh.
Okay, but do you know of this possum drop?
I do not. Is that like a deep fryer, like what we do for Thanksgiving?
No, it's like the ball at New Year's Eve. They just drop a possum.
Drop a possum. Like drop bears, but this is
They-
a drop
What
bomb.
part of North Carolina is this? Because I'm not shocked.
Brasstown, North Carolina, until PETA came and shut them down, and then they moved. They did it for years.
I'm sure they did.
It's been permanently canceled, and the event organizer moved the event to Andrews, North Carolina for 2018-2019, but then it looks like PETA stepped in again. But here, it is just bullshit.
Just always trying to stay one step ahead.
Dude, and they don't even really drop the fucking possum. It's
Yeah,
like
they
in a
lower
cage and they lower it, right? But it's more fun to call it a possum drop. But check this out. The festivities included a contest with local men dressed as women to compete for the title of Miss Possum Queen.
What?
God damn it.
Ding 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 ding.
As well as the Bluegrass Music Festival. Snacks, beverages, and souvenir. These celebrations, along with a wrestling competition, will end.
I
So
feel
I can nail two. So Delicious J can attend 2 out of 3 of those.
Yes, yeah.
That is my drag name, and I got a washboard.
There you go.
Wow.
Well, I was thinking. I feel like
And I'll wrestle.
I'll wrestle.
we should do a
Biathlon in my book.
live podcast from there next New Year's Eve.
They canceled it. There's no. They canceled it. This was the last year. You fucking missed it.
I know. No. Somebody. We were talking to somebody who said that they were going to start it back up again.
Well, I hope that they fucking do, because that is awesome.
Hey, that's just a joke. They're not going to start it back up again. Wink, wink.
So then, also speaking of the neighborhood, our screamer was going off yesterday.
Oh.
Tony's like, she must have had a bad day. I was able to catch some. I feel like she does it right when I'm not. I'll press record. She stops screaming, like she can see me do it or something. So I was trying to hide and do it.
But she can't see you.
So I'm going to play this clip. I think this is a better clip. I did a bunch yesterday, but I'll do this one, and if I have to edit it down a little bit.
All right.
So
What time of day is this?
well,
This is 4:49. You hear?
So beautiful out.
I'll have to edit this.
I like how she has the big ones.
Who's that? A fucking cat?
no, that's
her
what she does.
down below screaming like that. So it's every 20 seconds.
All right, one more and I'll stop.
You shouldn't turn the music off.
We're just hanging out. So,
Now, I brought this up before, right?
It's weak.
yeah.
It couldn't have been a parrot?
Oh, no, it's a lady.
Not. It
You're
is
sure
a
it's a
lady.
lady?
It's a woman.
Oh, 100%.
She
'Cause
did
my-
it
Like parrots
all
sound
day.
like that.
No, this is a
No.
woman.
No.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a woman, and
And she waits a few seconds, and then she just gives another one.
I mean, but then you even did talk to her saying,
It's for hours.
and then see, that's wrong. Then you even
It's
did
for
talk
how
to her.
long?
Hours.
Once she starts, she doesn't stop for hours.
Yeah, she normally stops around dark. She does it after dark sometimes.
She does after dark. So here's the thing, like there are certain days where it's all day long and then there will go hours of time. So yesterday I was actually recording the whole day, doing videos. So there's
For work?
there's that in the background and I'm just like, okay, well, whatever.
How's that not all over the neighborhood watch chat site?
She has issues.
Well,
so.
that's the thing is I think that all of the local neighbors, like they, we found out from our neighbor who's actually talked to them. So it just, the community knows about it and it just is what it is.
I mean, she did say, "Yeah, I'm a screamer."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That one
Yeah,
day she's
she's
like,
screaming.
"Are you okay?" Yes, I'm just screaming. All right. I don't. It really doesn't. For us,
But
we
that
just.
means you have a very caring neighborhood, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
But then that leads me to the thought of, how do you get in on some of this?
On the screaming thing.
Well, that's
I'm
what,
not sure. I don't think you can copy her. Although I felt her screaming I found it to be weak.
Oh, it's
Oh, no.
It's loud. The recording is hard
Just
for you
the
to hear.
pitch of it, though, it's
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not like that's the thing. It's not threatening or it's not.
right.
It just. Ah!
Well,
She's trying to save. If you're screaming all day, you got to save it too. You can't just go balls out right out
well,
of the gate.
what,
I don't think that way.
what
That's fair
Jeb
game.
was thinking too is like, how good does that feel to just scream it out and to get it off your chest? He even said, like, he's like, I bet if you just screamed for like an hour, you'd have a smile on your face at the end because
That's
you
true.
just kind of get it out.
Dude, I guarantee anyone right now, I bet you can't scream at the top of your lungs and not smile.
Yeah.
Like you're just going
That's
to.
true. That's true.
I'm
Yeah.
I
smiling.
just
Think about
didn't hear her scream as a satisfying scream.
it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Found it lackluster. That's
Okay.
my critique.
Well, we're gonna let her know that actually.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Please,
sending her
I hope
these.
she listens too.
I'm gonna write a postcard.
Idiot.
Oh my
Send it
gosh.
to all the neighbors, just
Oh my
like
gosh.
just like our buddy there. So just real quick, we're gonna get into our first song from No Way Out. But this is a question for you, Will, too. It's kind of going along to paranormal a little bit. Do you know the Mandela effect? Do you know what that is?
Oh goodness.
Do
I
you-
heard it.
Anybody? No.
No.
It has something to do with Nelson Mandela, right?
Yes.
And
So
he goes into prison and then he comes out, but
people remember him dying in prison
well,
in the 80s,
yeah, but he got out.
but he didn't die in prison.
No.
He lived. So this is like
He
a
recently died.
Yeah, right. But people, so many people, thousands of people distinctly remember him dying and it being in the news. It's a multiverse kind of
Yeah.
What?
idea. So being that like people have gone back in the future and changed little things that you think that you've always known to be true, and there's a whole list of them. One of them is really interesting for me because it hits home. The Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
You remember them, right?
Bernstein. But go ahead.
Okay, exactly. So you nailed it. So with EIN.
Yeah.
Right? No, it's AIN. Bear Stein.
No, it's EIN.
And
Bullshit.
Welcome to the Mandela
No,
effect.
motherfucker. I just got Mandela.
I have
You
those.
did.
I just got Mandela.
You did.
I have those books.
Mother-
though.
Been
Fucker.
Mandela.
Go look, if you have old books, go look at them. They're all spelled with an A.
With
not
an A.
Dude, if you Google it, it's gonna pop right up. I swear to God. I thought this would blow your mind.
This is blowing it.
This is
I would
blowing
flip
it.
is
the word
popped it.
anyways, just because it's so long. I
Yeah.
just trail off at the end anyways.
Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up. So maybe just do a little bit of research on that because there's all kinds of things.
Beer stain. All right.
Yeah. Do you have it right there?
You son of a bitch.
Told you, huh? Isn't that weird?
Holy shit.
Wait, I think I sent those books away to the girls.
I don't know.
Bernstein Bears. Bears. You're absolutely right.
I know, it's fucking bizarre, huh? Because I always remembered it like that. Always. And so the idea is someone's gone back in time, fucked with things. in
Oh, that
some
must
little
have been
way.
it.
Well, no, because then
Because everyone remembers it that way. But it's not that way, and it never has been.
Can you
There's
just
all
can you
kinds of
imagine?
them.
Let me just tell you this. I'm going to give you this wonderful magical power,
Yeah.
and you can go back in time.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
And you can go back in time. And what you're going to do is change the name to Bernstein from Bernstein to Bearstein
No,
Bears.
it's the butterfly effect is what's happened. It's not like they went back and changed that. It's they did something in history and then things change that we aren't aware of.
That's like
it's
that
little
movie
tiny
Tenet.
things. It's like little hints of evidence of that. So
that was a good movie.
also Stouffer's stovetop stuffing
Oh, you're going to fuck with me now
Okay.
again.
is not Stouffer's stovetop.
What?
It's Kraft. Always has been.
No.
Look it up, motherfuckers. And I know you guys have questions, and that's the name of this first song. All right.
Of course I had to yawn right when I was supposed to say something. Sorry,
No way
everyone.
out right there. So that was Questions and Forgiving Type.
Yeah, and that is a 4-piece punk band from Montreal.
Yep, and that's a brand new EP. It just came out.
That's fantastic.
Just came out,
I
you
like
guys.
them.
It's fucking
What's
cool.
up,
Am
Canada?
I correct in the fact that they have like 4 separate brand new things on their Spotify?
Well, it's just like when we were talking to Garrett Dale of Red City Radio.
Okay.
When you put up a single, they call it an EP.
Okay.
You know, like, which is not, I don't know, it's a weird way to do it. There should be a single selection.
Right.
Like, hey, we want to put up a single, not call it a
An
separate
EP.
album. Because I did the same thing today. I was like, wait, why do they have so many? I was like, they put out 4 things in 2020. You
But
know,
it was 4 singles. Okay,
right,
cool.
Totally.
Just
So-
an oversight on Spotify's side.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully it'll fix that.
fuckers. Hopefully they paid people too. That'd be
That's
nice.
right.
You remember the comedian? I'm sorry about this Mandela thing. I'm going to be real quick.
I
and we'll
know.
move
I
on.
know. I've ruined
It's
your
just-
brain,
it's
dude.
such
You're
a trip. But
foggy
remember
glasses.
Sinbad, the comedian?
Yep.
Yes.
And then everyone
Oh, yeah.
thought he did a movie that was a genie. Was he a genie in a movie?
See, I already know the answer to this.
But it was Shaq and Kazam.
Yeah.
But he tweeted this. Okay, for all you people who think I did a genie movie, I haven't done one yet. But I'm going to do one so we can close this chapter. So his whole life he's been probably going, "You're the guy with the genie."
Yeah, right. Because it does feel that way.
That's weird.
Yeah.
In a tracksuit.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we saw Sinbad 2019.
Really?
He
It was
funny.
fucking funny, dude.
Really?
Like,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
He didn't really have jokes as much as he was just doing crowd work, but he's been doing it for so long.
Right.
Like, he was just pulling it out of his ass. And he was getting us, dude. Like, it was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Go see Sinbad if you can. It was
Well,
He was
better than I thought it was gonna
great,
be.
for sure.
yeah.
damn.
A long-time listener.
Yeah, dude. Will, your brain is broken right now with this Mandela
I'm
effect.
going to move on, though, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
My glasses are kind of steaming,
Yeah.
and so I'm going to move on, though.
Yeah, so you look it up.
I will.
For a paranormal segment.
I will.
I just gave you some good stuff there.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Working.
so what about retractions, revisions? Anyone got any? Because I have a shitload.
Well,
I
that's
do.
because you just listened to the episode
I know,
and we
just-
still haven't.
I know. It's been so hard to get to the editing lately.
I know.
Right.
From 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well,
Oh.
we'll start it. Start it off.
We had a volume problem. Obviously, the audience wouldn't know that because this is a professionally done podcast. But I had to turn my volume way up, so I couldn't hear what you were. I couldn't really interact with anything you were saying. It was just me speaking at you.
Oh.
However, it was extremely painful, so I did pay a price.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened? I can't even. I mean, I remember when your microphone went out, but I can't remember like anything being weird.
Well, it wasn't weird for you, but I turned my mic up, so it was just blasting in my headset.
Oh, I get you.
Oh,
One ear off.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, all right.
No. But my retraction is my bad because I wasn't interacting. I was just blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But that's not too terribly different.
Well, all right. Well, I've got one right here. It's not maybe a retraction or something. It's something that happened in my week. On Saturday morning, about 6 o'clock or whatever, we hear this. We don't have an alarm. I don't use an alarm. I have not needed an alarm for like over a decade. I just can wake up at whatever time I need to wake up. It's a strange gift.
Yep.
I couldn't tell you what time it is right now, but I can do that in my sleep. So whatever. However, someone's new Apple Watch alarm went off 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I didn't say a word about it.
But
I heard it. I
knew-
was like, "What was
I
that?
knew that you were pissed
What was
off.
that?" And we woke up, and she was like, "Oh, I thought I got all these turned off. Whatever." So we kind of go back to sleep for an hour. I go to the bathroom, take a shower, whatever, and I come in, and she's like, "I thought I turned off all the alarms and stuff, but it went off." And I went, "Oh, I heard it." And she goes, "Fuck you!"
What?
Yeah.
To you or the watch?
To me.
What?
Oh
was
my
like-
goodness! Because of your shitty response.
I didn't have a shitty response. I said,
See?
"Oh, I heard it."
No.
I did not complain at the time. She brought it back up. I wasn't even going to say anything. And then I went, "I heard it. Fuck you." And I was
To be
like,
fair.
Wait, now the tone is
To be
changing.
fair.
What kind of "I heard it" did you use? Because
Yeah.
now I've heard two
Courtney.
different.
Yes.
"No."
I know
Yes.
you, and I'd feel the same.
No, I did not
I'm
deserve
kind
it.
of with you.
Justified,
I'm
but that
putting
is
5
also a
kisses
justified
in
response.
his bolt right now because
Because you're a kiss ass.
no, because he knows you. He just said, "I know you, and I know your tone."
I didn't say it mean. That's why I'm bringing it up right now to throw you under the bus. I was very nice about it,
I'm
and then you were mean to me.
Wow.
First thing in the morning. Fuck you is the way I started my Saturday. I just
Really?
walked out the room like, "Oh, okay, I'm leaving."
I'll go make pancakes.
No,
Right.
so
Wow.
Picking up the wrongs. I love it.
yeah, so no, but the thing is you do yell at me whenever I wake you up for anything. So that was the tone.
And I didn't though.
That I heard
All
that
right.
tone.
Fine.
Mommy, daddy fighting.
All right. So I guess some other ones. We'll move on. I
Yeah,
guess. I
move
guess.
on.
I wish I were in the bedroom with you at that time.
It
have
wasn't
to
as
start recording
crazy. It wasn't as crazy as you made it out to
Not
be.
for
either.
you because you weren't getting told to fuck off.
Yeah.
For me, I was a little shocked by the whole fucking thing. I was like, "God damn!" Hi, good morning. Fuck you. All right. We'll see you later. I'm gonna go to my office.
Yep.
So that was
Merry Saturday.
So then, Jeff, I mean, you did get that gift certificate for your mom for all your yoga. We heard you've
Yeah.
been doing it.
Yeah, that's very
Where's
good.
our before ass shot? Because we were promised before and after ass shots.
I don't think we were promised, and we don't need to.
He said he was going to talk to his instructor and everything.
But-
we have goals.
No private sessions have taken place yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So still time to get the ass shot that you're looking
I think
for.
he's trying to cheat. He's trying to get a couple extra sessions in first to
Yeah,
tighten
I
it up
know.
a little bit,
Exactly.
and then
Exactly.
Get the ass
Tight
ready
butt
for it.
cheeks.
Okay.
yeah. Well, what about anyone else? Courtney, you're pretty quiet over there.
Oh, geez.
What?
Heard you got a
Do
new
you have
watch.
retractions, revisions?
I don't, but you're just the look on your face right now. Are
I
you
know.
going to blast me right
I'm
now?
not going to blast you. I'm asking you.
Courtney, I heard you got a new watch.
Yeah, I got an Apple Watch for Christmas.
Nice. Does it have an alarm?
He really tickled himself on that one.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
That's great.
Okay.
All that Sinbad talk inspired me.
Good crowd work. Good crowd work right there.
So, Will, of course, you talked about a couple episodes ago for a man smuggling fish into fat rolls of his neck.
Oh, yeah, I remember
So
that
I
one.
did look it up,
Yeah.
actually. So a Vietnamese man was arrested for allegedly trying to smuggle a rare and expensive fish into Australia in a bag hanging around his neck.
No, it's not that one. I looked that one up too. No, I'm
you?
talking like, stereotypical shit that's on your leg. It looks like an MOG poop.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
So imagine putting fish inside those rolls.
Yeah.
Imagine a human being with rolls like that. The Michelin Man.
You're going to have to find it then, because I could not fucking find
I
it.
remember this quite popular. Maybe this is the Mandela effect.
It could be.
No.
Ooh. This all-
You know what? You know what's fucked up? Like, they killed the fish. In
Well,
this story.
of course they did. I mean,
It was an endangered fucking fish.
gosh, what an
Dead.
idiot.
Well, you shouldn't be trying to bring them into other countries. What were they supposed to do?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But they did. I mean, so there's at least some legitimacy to that.
what? All right.
You gotta fucking get it. All right,
I'm going to figure this out.
I'm gonna have to look.
I'm going to get. I've got a lot of work to do this week.
No.
Will, I will even accept a hand-drawn rendition of what you think it was.
You know
Oh,
what? That's going to be done right now.
That could be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be fancy. We can do
I'll
it during
just
the
sit
next
down,
song.
get on my roll. I'm going to actually prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to go through a goddamn airport with a goldfish up my ass.
What?
Or not even a goldfish, but a live fish in a
draw that
Ziploc bag.
No,
Okay.
you're not. You're gonna kill the fish. And
I
that's-
will not kill the fish because it'll be warm near my heart.
Oh god, damn it.
Oh,
I will prove you wrong.
Well, okay.
I know my fish fat sense.
All right, well, figure it out for me.
Will,
and-
you don't have to prove anything to me. I know that story is true.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. So last week we talked about that fucking crazy postcard, Scott Potato of God.
Yes.
I'm staring at it. It's been on my mind. So I did go. Jeff, did you go to that website that you wrote down last week? Ever? It's called haggisheld.com. So it is fucking insane. I did go to it. I thought it was a woman that wrote this card. It was not.
What?
It was a guy. Let's see if I can find his name right here. It's not popping
Do some
out.
push-ups, bro.
So basically, if you want to hear more about this whole saga, he wrote a 57-page PDF that you can get at Haggis Hell. I don't know. I didn't click on it. I don't know if you can get it.
I
in
would
Fires.
not click on it.
But he is ranting and raving on this page. He's like, if you're here because you received a postcard by snail mail, thanks for stopping by to read a 57-page PDF that offers most of the story.
Goodness.
Use the link below. Goes on to say and other things, writing 2 different books about it.
This is awesome.
He's going deep, dude. Whoever this person is losing their fucking mind right now. So
That's sad.
that's pretty awesome. That's sad. I was like, this is great. I like watching people unwind like in
No.
real time. I don't know. So that was that. And then Jeff,
Yeah.
my grandma got a jitterbug. So just saying, $9.95 a month.
She
Think
did?
about it.
I get it.
Your
I actually
AARP?
thought it was a vibrator. So I was getting a little worried. I was silent. My grandma got a jitterbug.
And she gave my mom shit. She's had an Apple for however long, and my
That she
mom's like,
doesn't know how to use.
does not know how to use it. I think I've told this story where she's called me and left me a voicemail. I was like, I'm texting you, and like she blows it all the time. Sends my mom just photos of her face. Like she does text photos of her face because she's just pushing buttons, that kind of shit.
Right.
So she got herself a jitterbug.
Wow.
Might want to consider it, Jeff.
I'm good right now, but
Okay.
with my AARP card, I will consider it.
All right.
The jitterbug.
The jitterbug. I wonder if that's a real song.
I wonder if it's a dance,
is-
and that's like from the early 20s, and that's how people are like,
Sure it is.
like that's how they identify it. You know, the old jitterbug. Oh, the jitterbug. That's right.
well,
Let's get down.
we used to be called little jits as kids. I don't know. Where did that
People
come
were
from?
jitterbugging on New Year's Eve. You know it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Jitterbug.
tap dancing to Tony Danza extravaganza.
Well, that's what they do in the retirement communities, especially in the Alzheimer's, is they play the music from the era,
Yeah.
and they come
They come back.
Come back.
Yeah,
So-
I saw like an old ballerina woman.
Yeah, it's
So
really
when
cool.
we're going to be listening to MC Hammer.
No.
Can't touch this.
No. Probably just Tennessee
That's
whiskey.
going to be so sad. Jeb, that's
kidding.
going to be so sad for us because no retirement home will ever play the music that we
Well, that's
listen
not
to.
true because like the oldies station is like rock and roll that I remember coming up with now. The changes.
It's not us.
But
Fine.
so one for you, Will, because we talked about the punk of the week last week.
Yeah.
And it being the guy who painted the big cookie monster and whatever, et cetera, Fake Nate. So, and you said they changed his name, the Cookie Monster name, Fake News. It was
No, that he eats fruit now.
Veggie Monster.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he put out like a little song. Now they didn't change it to They kept it at Cookie Monster though. He just also now does eat those things too. So they didn't change it. It was like a Jimmy Kimmel thing or something like that. Yeah.
Can you
So
imagine what the Cookie Monster's shits were like for all those years before they started getting vegetables in them?
I get some fiber in there.
It just came in Toll
House cookie bag.
Yeah, the log. Anyways, thank you
We're
for.
talking about toe holds from digging into the ground in front of the toilet. 'Cause he's only got dough and chocolate in him.
You got something there you're trying to read to me, Mr. Will?
Oh, one. Thanks for calling me out. Two.
It's just a
I just got a friend who said because last week we were doing the what's fake and what's not.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine just texted meat shits. He thinks it's fake.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
Google it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Take
Pretty
notes.
good. Take notes.
So, all right. And then Jeff last week, this is my last one. You recommended I listen to King Crimson Red. That was the worst song I've heard all day. I listened to a lot of fucking music already today, buddy, and that by far was the worst. I couldn't get through the whole fucking thing. It just reaffirmed that that okay, so let's. Anyone else have any retractions?
Are you having a good time being called out on all this?
At least you gave it a shot.
Yep, I did. I tried it.
That's cool. That's
It's
cool.
really hard to have revisions that I don't remember from last week.
Okay, fine. Well, then you can do them next week. All right, so we do have a punk of the week, and I didn't do a whole lot of research on this. I just fumbled through it a little bit here, but it is a bagpipe player playing with a jazz band.
Good start.
What do you think, Mr. Will?
I think that's going to be a good combo.
Her name is Gunhild Carling, and
Sold it. I love it.
She's punk as fuck. You guys have to go and see this fucking video. She's killing it. I'm gonna play just a little bit of this, and she's not punk. I don't know enough about her. I wish I should have looked it up a little bit more. I guess that could be for next week. But the music itself is fucking rad. It's a crazy mix up. So I'm gonna play that right now. We'll take a little taste. so that's punk of the week. I don't know. I just saw that and I was like, that's pretty unconventional.
You gotta watch her
and
dance. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Punch in the air and just like,
Just like
she's like, oh, I'm punching the air a little bit. I'm gonna go get my bagpipe. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is happening right now?
swerving around a little bit.
Imagine that at the campfire. Like, we're just playing.
So annoying.
Yeah,
Couldn't be any more annoying. I don't think.
exactly.
Crimson.
That is that or the White Stripes. I don't know which one would bug me more. Just that shitty drum beat only. Okay, so
Gosh, Jeb.
I can't. Jeff is leading me down this road.
I know.
Well,
All right, so question of the week. We didn't really do a full one. We said we should be tattoos that that we were going to pick for each other in the next 7 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So here, my buddy Mike had a suggestion for us.
Okay.
Okay, so we should pick tattoos, and it doesn't have to be right now because I put you guys on the spot.
right.
But what we should do is build a wheel, and then spin the wheel.
Oh, that's so scary.
I like
and
that.
see who gets what.
I like that.
But we can come up with the ideas kind of together.
Oh,
So it can be maybe an idea or project or something for.
But they got to be kind of like, it can't be like, it can't be the drawing that I'm going to show you of a fat man with a fish in his gut.
It could be. Because if Courtney had that, I would love it.
No.
Dude. She get it on their head. Wait, let me see this.
Oh no.
See with your eyes.
That's a terrible drawing. What? I don't know about that one.
Denier.
All right.
And so, also because we put the guy on the spot last time over at Heart and Dagger,
That's right.
having to draw things right away. So
That's
it
true.
could help us, behoove us, if
Yes,
you will,
Yes, yes.
to have our drawings, our ideas, at least mostly put together ahead of time, and then we can spin
And
the
that's
wheel.
all to say that if the lockdown doesn't continue, because
Right,
right now numbers are spiking tough.
That's
Big
right.
time. I
Yep.
know.
So okay, I'm gonna not do.
I was actually thinking, as I was getting a tattoo this week, fuck, I don't know if I really want to do this or how excited I am to get tattoo that I'm not excited about.
Right.
Right.
I know.
That is challenging.
Yes.
But are you happy with it? When do you want to reveal this thing? Are we waiting till the end or?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured as long as possible.
I mean, I'm happy with it, but it just doesn't. It hasn't sunk in. I'm not sure on it.
Dude, I got doo-doo cards on my leg.
I forget all the time, and Jeff's
But-
like, I can't believe you have that tattoo.
You'll think of it as year 2020. What?
That is.
You'll go,
more
that
than
was.
You will know. Just wait till you see it.
Yeah, people are going to go, why'd you do that? And you're going to go, bro, 2020. And everyone's going to go, gotcha.
I think more people will just come up and say, 2020.
I like that.
Oh, fuck.
That's funnier. Fuck.
Or we space these out a little bit more.
Yeah, we
Because
can
I
do
see
that.
us do it. It's like I'm going to have a sleeve on my lower leg.
That's what I
know.
said. I'm donating my one leg to Trash Tattoos for this podcast.
Well,
I don't have
You
that
can
luxury.
give
I don't want
give you
that.
all the trash.
yeah.
I'll just start putting them at the bottom of my feet so that when I kick my feet up, then people.
When you're kicking rocks over, little hippie rocks.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, all right. Real quick before we get into our next song, I'm not going to do quotes of the week again. Still compiling, but I do want to do a couple more fake band names, and then we'll play our
Yes,
next song.
I
by our
like
Lackeys,
that. I
okay?
like
I will
that
just
game.
say this lack of quotes of the week is getting old.
But I can give you
Ooh.
one if you want.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on then.
I always enjoy hearing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I very much like your fake band names as well.
Okay, well let's do one of these then. Let's see. See, the thing is I feel like they're all too.
We're going to know them.
You're gonna
Recent?
know them because they're too recent, right? So let me do this then.
I can't even remember the question of the week when we get to the next week, so it's all going to be new to me.
Okay, so let's start here. There are a lot of things in Australia that can kill you.
Oh, I know who this is.
Do you? Well, who is it?
Me.
Well, what do you think, Will?
Or maybe
I think
it's Will.
I think it's me.
No, I think it's.
Jeff, what do you think?
I also agree with Courtney.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
Courtney.
me. I think it's me. There's a lot of things in Australia that can kill you.
Ooh.
Did you know there are a lot of things down there that can kill you? Who said that?
I do now.
Me.
Jeff. I think Jeff said that.
Do you know there's a lot of things down there that can kill you?
Okay.
Making fun of Courtney
I
like
know.
right after
I
she said
know.
it. So see, they're too recent. Right, they're too new. I want to hold on to
All right,
these
you
for
can
a
hold
little
on to
while.
them. You got it.
Because it got too obvious too. Because
We
also what we
really
started
need to
doing
go back
is
through
saying
all of them.
like, oh, there's the quote of the week, so then everyone remembered it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it started out with it. You guys didn't know I was going to be getting you.
Was I making fun of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she was saying something, you'd be like, hey, did you know that there are things down there to kill you? It was said like 4 times on that.
Story of my life.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 didn't have it right, so it wasn't too new.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do what I wanted to do. And what is the real band name?
Okay.
Oh. Okay. What is the real band name? Is it Bareback Titty Squad
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
or Itty Bitty Titty Committee?
Oh, I think it's the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
Fuck. That was just a shocker. You know what?
I don't know what
It's
this
the-
band does.
Bareback for 500, please.
Bareback Titty Squad?
Because
Is this the real one?
you know why you fucked up?
What?
Oh.
Because you put too much work into that. That is so you. Look, I can even look. Your lips are making you
Oh,
lie.
look at your little up curves.
But Itty Bitty Titty Committee
No, that's-
or Bareback Titty Squad?
No, that is so
Bareback
you.
Titty Squad.
That is so you. It's unbelievable.
So
But
you're
which one?
saying Bareback's fake?
I'm saying you made that up because that's your kind of humor. Bareback Squad.
Is
Genius.
out.
They're a great band, and I support
I said
them.
the second band, Itty Bitty.
You're thinking Itty Bitty. So all right, it's actually Bareback Titty Squad is a real band. Yep. And they're from Australia.
Come on!
Kind of fucking awesome, actually, too.
Are they
This-
a
Very
punk
fucking awesome.
G'day,
Thank
everybody.
I'm playing it.
Titty Squads. Today we'll be performing for you the hottest 100. Today we'll be performing for you the hottest.
So this is the video. There's got the police breaking in on them. It's just a few seconds. I'll clip it down.
Look, guys, we won't have you bastardising another Australian classic.
Yep, Bareback Titty Squad. Fucking keeping it real, dude.
Right, open taxis, drones are under attack. What's new where you can do that? Never seen another tender you for tuck away and do that.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Fucking real, dude. Got you on that one.
You got me. You got me.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you. a
Gorgeous
question.
harmonies, guitars. They have everything for you, folks.
I have questions.
Check
though.
out the
You have
Bareback-
questions?
How did you find that band?
Courtney, don't worry about it. I have a weird Google search thing going.
Oh God, yes you,
You should
do.
see my fucking. I have a look at this list.
I'm just
It's one of my
curious.
hobbies now. Is I'm finding things.
I'm
Don't worry
curious
about
if it came up in a random shuffle. Is all.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I got one more, and then we're gonna get into our song.
All
'Cause
right,
we're
but
a little
itty
bit
bitty
late.
titty mini kitty.
Itty bitty titty committee.
That sounds like it's like too normal.
That's from a skit. I don't even know where it comes from.
There's like a live show or something that someone did, or that's like a comedy troupe or something named that, but
Yeah.
there's not a band.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
All right,
Here we
so-
go.
All right, one more.
Joe gives them a shout out.
All right, so poopy pants or pissed jeans.
No, I think it's Poopy Pants.
Piss jeans sounds so rad.
Wait, I think Poopy Pants was on a TV show.
I don't know.
Pissed.
jeans or poopy pants.
Gosh, I'm a fan of both.
I'm gonna say piss jeans is a real Alex.
Okay, Courtney.
Yeah, I
get-
want some piss. Give me some piss jeans.
I'm going Poopy Pants.
You're going poopy pants.
I'm going Poopy Pants.
Well, trick question. They're both real.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get our piss jeans on first. Yeah, I had to do it, dude.
Wow.
This also has a 2,300,000.
Which one is this?
This is piss jeans. False Jesse Part 2. Ah, dude. All right.
Piss jeans. Piss jeans.
And then Poopy Pants actually from South Florida, and I have played with them.
Okay, I knew that it sounded familiar.
Dude, it just wouldn't load.
Yeah, piss jeans. They do a cover of When Doves Cry. Check that out.
Do they?
No,
No,
I have
you're
no-
fucking out of your goddamn
I just
mind.
love the name.
All right, dude, let's do a song by Poopy Pants called Snap Into My Slim Jim.
Courtney's favorite band.
Oh God.
Get that
Poopy.
Yeah.
Pants. Poopy pants. Just like you would think it would be.
You could drop a Z at the end if they wanted to get a little
90s edge there.
Yeah.
And part of the Bad Boys Club.
Because if it was IE, it would be Poppy, right?
Oh wow.
No, you would still be Poopy.
We can move on.
I guess we could.
Maybe do PEWPY.
I think that we're overthinking the Poopy right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get into our song number 2, our second full-length song here. It's the Lackeys, and this is Talking Out Loud.
Start my day inside a wreck. You know that I'm such a fucking wreck. Take my pills and move to made. I'm living in this fucking mess I'm in. Keep it down, I'm talking out loud. They see I'm stable as a cloud. It's the sun ain't fooling anyone. Mind yourself, this is a lot of fun, oh yeah. Fumble through my daily task. What am I doing here, you ask? Do I have the fucking strength to finally let this ship sink? Keep it down, I'm talking out loud. They will see I'm stable as a cloud. This facade ain't fooling anyone. Myself, it's a lot of fun, oh yeah.
That was the Lackeys. They are a 3-piece pop punk, skate punk, garage punk from Ottawa, Ontario.
Nice.
And they started as a cover band, and they played Ottawa's 90s punk cover nights as Gob under the band name Slingshot.
Oh.
Lackey is Marky's, who is the drummer's last name, but Bob didn't know that prior to picking the name.
Oh, really?
So that's pretty cool.
Fucking cool.
They're included in an Ottawa underground music comp on Spotify, so we will put that link up there. And they're recording some new songs with Belle and Anna's, another Ottawa punk band, which I think have on our list to play eventually.
Oh, cool.
Their drummer this summer. So, yeah, thanks for
Sweet.
Thank you,
reaching out.
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for submitting. Appreciate you.
Planet of Love in 2021.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, well, Courtney, we got some band submission info and stuff?
Yes, we do. All right. So, if you would like to submit your band or tell a friend to submit their band, go to www.soundslikenonsense.com. Also, we would love for you to rate, subscribe, and tell a friend about the podcast if you are enjoying it. You can also go to our website, soundslikenonsense.com. There is a link where you can rate it, or just do that at wherever you're listening to, Spotify.
Just give us that little follow or
yeah.
whatever. All those little things, they help
Follow.
our numbers.
That's right.
It helps keep Will here with us. He's like, are people still listening? So
No.
it's nice. It is nice to see it growing, and we do appreciate you guys.
We
So
really do.
Thank you.
cool. All right.
Do as you've been told.
And now it's time for
Sport-
Courtney's segment.
Courtney segment.
Yeah, nailed it.
She is.
Oh, all right. So, well, I mean, Jeb kind of brought it up. at the whatever the
Your new
retraction.
watch?
No, just how
Fucking Jeff.
Yeah.
just
He's trying
how
to pick a fight.
well, yeah, but kind of like just the little tiny things that you do to the people that you love. And so one of the things
Shit.
that I've been struggling with a couple of things lately, just in the area of, you know, people finding your value and all those kind of things. But so what I like to do at the beginning of the year, and obviously you know that I struggle with these things because Jeb just told you that I told him to fuck off first thing in the morning. So
Got anger issues. We know.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot of that.
She
I mean-
hits me while I'm sleeping.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't know that that's true either, but I was just trying to flush it out right now. I'll get you
Okay.
to confess.
But every now and again, I like to just kind of do an audit of how I am treating my family and friends and those kind of things, because I do find that it's something in our nature that sometimes you can give your best to other people and not save it for your family. So for example, these are the questions that I'm asking myself, and I'm just kind of saying, hey, why don't you can ask yourself this too. So do you give your best to others and come home exhausted and then give them your leftovers to your family? And I struggle with this tough. Like, I work really hard, and then at the end of the night, I'm like brain dead, and all I want to do is like watch TV or whatever. And so like when I remember when he was a toddler, he just, you know, at that phase where they just keep asking you questions, like just random questions. Well,
He still does that.
He still does that. So when he asks me these questions, and sometimes I just feel like it's a dig at myself, I just snap instead of just like answering the stupid question, because all it is engagement, right?
That's all he's looking for.
Right.
He does. He asked Courtney like about rappers and stuff.
Right.
Did you know that like so and so like formed this group? She goes, no. You know, like, well, did you, Mom? Did you this? And she's like, can you just stop talking to me about this? Like,
Yeah.
talk to me about something else.
Right. So, but at the end of the day, like, I need to be better about not being nice to like strangers that I just met.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
And like I feel
Right,
like
you're kind to people all day long on
right,
the, on
and
the
then
internet.
you just and then you just get tired out, and then you come home and me included, you give them your leftovers. So I was like, dang it, man.
Courtney always makes you think, doesn't she?
And then do you thank others for the big and small things that they do for you? So, like, I know that one of the things that Jeb does for me all the time is he cooks, and I really appreciate
Yes,
it. And I really
cook.
do try to be
I
like,
don't do dishes though. That's the trade-off.
right, yeah, and sometimes you do when you don't cook or whatever,
Right.
but not very often. But like, so, but I do try to say thank you, Jeb, and like not from a standpoint of like, you know, oh, thanks or whatever. Like, I really genuinely appreciate it. So I do try to thank people for the little things, even sometimes.
Fuck you. Go make me breakfast. Gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha.
I didn't ask
I'm
you to
just-
make me
I
breakfast.
Follow those thank yous with a hug after dinner.
Oh, ooh.
And maybe a little prayer before.
We used to say prayer every
We
night.
did, yeah. And then have you ever done a complete audit of what your spouse or significant other actually does for you? How does that person make your life easier? And do you notice and let them know your appreciation? Because there are some times where I feel like we take each other for granted, and you don't really think through like, oh, how does Jeb make my life easier in certain ways and certain things? And there's just some things that he's better at, like even with the podcast, like there's certain things, like last night he was like, oh, can you do this? And I was like, but you're so much better at it. Can you please? And he's like, okay, just send me a text kind of thing.
Need a reminder.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then bonus homework. So if you have somebody who's doing, like, so for example, like when I was a stay-at-home mom and I was doing a lot of the things, like I know, and Jeb has admitted this to me, that you didn't appreciate as much of the things that I did when I was doing the stay-at-home mom thing. You're like, you're just hanging out and doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
But it was exhausting, and there are things. So bonus homework for you who have littles: do a salary study of what it would cost to hire a nanny on payscale.com, or what it would cost to hire a cleaner or whatever. So like do that and just
So nice
kind
to have a housekeeper come in, like
It
even
really
if
is.
it's once a month, and just like just do those things you can't get to.
it really
It's
is.
worth the money sometimes.
If you're a housekeeper in North Carolina, hit me up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is the last thing. Is there an area that you overburden your partner? finances is a common area where one person takes care of them and then the other one kind of like doesn't do a lot. Sharing housework is another one. There's a really crazy statistic that when there's 2 people working in a household, and one person still has to do a lion's share. So just keep that in mind. Kitchen duties, kid duties, etc. And then if you find something, if you do see that there's an area where it's unbalanced, take some ownership and ask your partner how you can share the burden a little bit more. So these are the things that I'm thinking through in the new year.
That is very sweet.
It seems like you just stress yourself out. Why do you think? I don't think about anything like that.
Because
I don't know. That makes me bad, but like, I'm just like more like I don't know. Men are more simple, I guess. I'm just like food.
She's recognizing that she's trying to do more, like
Right.
to acknowledge that even though you are a piece of shit, you're a good piece of shit.
Thank you.
But also there are certain things where I'm like, I do feel a little bit overburdened in certain areas and vice versa. You the same. So it's like just evening them out and having the discussion of like, hey, I'm feeling overwhelmed in this area. Can you help me out? Kind of
I feel
thing.
like we're going to talk about this in the car.
It's definitely coming up. Oh boy.
Some bruises tomorrow.
I'm going to send Stacy a text.
Yeah,
so
you
don't
might as
worry
well.
about-
Might as well.
No, but I don't know, man. These are the things that I'm thinking.
I take the trash out every.
I was going to say, you run all the errands and stuff, right?
I do all the errands.
Yeah.
I'm the errand boy.
You are.
And
I do
that's
all that.
Nice
awesome.
way.
I wipe my own butt. I mean,
I'll
come
wipe
on.
my own ass.
Well,
Yeah.
but so Riley is like, why am I the only one who has to take out the trash? And I was like, because there's certain things that like you can just do, and then there are certain things that I just do. Like you don't go to the grocery store and get the groceries for the most part. I do that. You know what I mean?
You don't make money for the groceries.
That's
Take
right.
up the trash.
That's right. But there is a way
I
to
had the
divide
exact
things.
conversation with him this morning when I
Yeah.
said, clean the floors before we get home. No. It's like, you can clock in. It's like, I'll be losing money at the end of the day or whatever.
Whoa.
He's always doing shit like that to me.
Right.
and I was like, all right, we'll do it for free or for your dinner tonight. Like, you want that tri-tip, buddy. It doesn't
Get
come
on the
free.
floor.
Yep. Clean up them floors before.
Well, I appreciate that, Courtney. And that was put a lot of thought in my mind of what I have to do to.
Or just talk to your partner about.
Right.
Stacy would love it if you came home with like, hey, I just want to sit you down and
I just need to let you know. Can I rub your feet?
yeah,
And,
what can I do for you? And
I'm
she-
not making fun of you.
The simplest.
She got mad at me. I heard that.
No,
I could
I
feel
didn't.
those
These are the
eyes.
healthiest questions we've encouraged our audience to consider.
Yeah, I just think that
it's
even
been a while since
the
we've
most
said something nice.
simplest thing that you could do is ask your spouse, "How can I help you? How can I help you?" That's it.
help me help you.
Help me help you.
Okay.
What
well,
do you need?
What
Can
do
I
you
be
need?
doing?
That's right.
deep thoughts from Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. It's been a minute since we've
And
had
you
your
always
segment.
can reserve the right to say, yeah, fuck off. I'm not going to do that. What else?
Oh, fuck. All right. Well,
cool.
you know, I think you guys know what time it is now, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, live from North Carolina, we now have Chef Presents.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the intro. I still haven't fucked with it.
Yeah, we gotta
No,
work
I
on
like
that.
it. It's fine.
It
just the way
grows
it
on
is.
me, but it's we can do better. We
can
should
do
do
better.
better. Yeah. All right, Jeff. What do you have for us
Where
this
it's
week?
at. Read a couple books.
Whoa.
You read?
But I also want to talk about Cobra Kai season 3. I'm through it.
Oh
Are
no!
you already? Fuck! I haven't.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it for
We
me.
haven't
though.
started.
I'm about to.
No.
Don't.
Yes, I will.
I'm gonna hang up on you. I'm gonna watch it. I was like, what am I gonna get into tonight after the podcast? Because normally after podcast, I'll just sit and watch something
Yeah.
silly or something,
Right.
Get it done. But I was
Let's
gonna
hear
start-
it. Cobra Kai.
I will just say I recommend it as much as seasons 1 and 2.
All
Okay,
right.
all
Nice. You know, you shit on her last week, but Shredberg loves Cobra Kai, and she
Who
predicted
did I sit on?
my friend Shredberg, Miss Amy Shredberg.
Oh, yeah.
So she predicted what this new season was going to be. She had this whole fucking elaborate. This is what's going to happen, and she texted me. She's like, "So far, I'm right."
Whoa.
On the first 2 episodes. So I don't want to know because
Right.
I'm invested.
This is Cobra Kai is Karate Kid's movie
It's a
TV
series,
series
yeah.
in the future. Not
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah, set now.
Set now.
Present day.
Yeah, right.
Present day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Where he's
gonna
like a
have to-
car salesman.
I'm gonna have to
and-
look it up.
You haven't seen any
No,
of
I
them.
haven't.
Oh, no spoilers. Come on now.
Oh.
Oh no, but I'll go and look it up. It's staying with the same characters, right?
Yep.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It
I like
gives
that
it,
they moved to Netflix and not Red.
Yeah, they're on YouTube Red at first, and it was too good. So Netflix like, I'll take that shit.
Wow.
Give me what your shit.
And it's not funny, right?
It is.
It is.
It is kind of funny.
There are moments.
It's campy.
It's
Yeah.
It's
campy.
giving you. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
So they give you like that nostalgia.
Yes, okay.
Like, it's like that. They're giving
Got
it
it.
to you. They realize how ridiculous they are when they work it.
Okay, got it.
So Dr.
They
L
embrace.
says
Yep.
it
Yeah.
has such golden moments of pure campiness.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Well, dude, we're going to talk about it next week then. I'll get through that this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we just took his segment away.
Okay. It was exciting though. Gives us something to talk about. Will, jump on board.
No, I'm gonna.
should.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump on board.
Yeah.
It's a fun, silly watch.
Because how many Karate Kids have there been?
There was 4 of
Movies?
them.
Yeah, I mean, because you got the Jaden Smith.
That was the 4th.
That was the 4th.
Yeah.
You got Karate Girl, right?
That was the 3rd one, right?
And then you got
That was what was her name? Oh, she's a famous actress. Jennifer
Lindley
no.
Garner.
Garner.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, and then the second Karate
Right,
Kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
this is way better.
Okay, well, good. I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, you should. What books did you read, Jeff?
I read Bring It On Home. It's a book on the Peter Grant, who was the manager for Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
So,
dude.
some interesting stories, and crazy how so many of the, before they were in bands, how they mixed together with each other. And they
Some of-
were in other bands before they got into their huge bands.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I know some of that backstory.
Wow.
That I like books like that, but it can get a little tough. Like the Real Mackenzie's book, I read that, and it's so much. It almost feels like the Bible. You're like,
Yeah.
this name and this name and this name. You're like, oh, my head is spinning by the end. You're like, I can't quite ever retain those books,
Right.
you know. But they're interesting to read.
But it was a good book. I'm glad
Yeah,
that.
it was fun. I mean, I think I'd give it a B.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I think there's something, probably a better Led Zeppelin story out there for me. So I'll look around.
Oh God, Page.
Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page. Didn't he keep an underage girl in his apartment for like 2 months until she became of age?
What?
There's
Ooh.
yeah,
And then-
I think so.
But
Yeah.
slept with her until she became of age. and-
There's something with all those guys. Like
Yeah.
Mick Jagger had that too. God,
Yeah.
I can't think of it right now because I wasn't
That
prepared
was
for
not
that,
in
but
the
yeah.
book. That's an additional chapter that's yet to be.
And you know what? I got one for you, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Today, I have my my dad in a box in my closet, and I was getting my underwear or whatever, and I looked up and I saw him, and then I went today because Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, God,
Yes,
Pirates of the Caribbean
Zing.
Pirates
I'm sorry, dude.
of the Caribbean.
had Stones, Keith Richards in it.
Yeah, yes.
So, and he snipped the line of his father up his nose doing cocaine, and I
Yeah.
got drunk and snipped my dad's ashes up my nose
No, you
without
didn't.
cocaine.
No,
When?
you didn't.
Oh, you know,
How was
during when I
that?
was all sad when he died.
Oh, really?
And I snipped him up, and
Really?
boy, it does not feel good. I went,
Oh,
sneezing. It's all gritty. It went in my
shouldn't-
tongue.
that shouldn't be good for you.
Well, you know, hey, you know, I
You
can still.
lived.
I know. I mean,
Speaking of Keith Richards, his book Life, great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's-
that took a
that's-
wild turn. Your hair is standing up
I
right
know.
yeah, well, I could have
It
kept
really
going.
is. It
You could have
really
kept
is.
going. I wish you would have kept going.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, you share whatever.
Yeah. Oversharing?
Yeah, I shared a little too much there.
No, you didn't. That was awesome.
But Disney was going to get rid of him because he did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he snipped his dad's ashes and cocaine.
Everyone knows who he is, though. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't fucking
You don't.
know.
You didn't hire him because he was.
I don't know why I did it. I was just
Right.
a little hammered.
That's the deal breaker on Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus.
Well,
Oh. So what was your last
Whoa!
book?
What was you?
What?
Okay. We just kept saying the same words.
I know. I noticed that.
Break
Oh.
that.
Oh, I'm
You had
sorry.
to break it.
What was the other book you read?
I just started a book on the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. It's so Audible, if you are a member, they have free books as well.
Like free actual
members only.
physical books?
Audible books.
Oh, just
Audible.
Audible books.
Yeah.
Is that what you did? You listen to Audible?
Yes.
Oh, that's not reading a book.
Yes, it is.
It's I'd say it's about 80% of it.
Listening to a book.
Yes.
I would have phrased it like that. I listened to some books. That makes more sense. I was like, damn, reading 2 books in physical form is kind of...
Hang on now. I have an expert in the field.
Okay.
Best friends who I grew up with was an editor for HarperCollins. He's now an agent.
Whoa.
And I've asked him this question. I'm like, hey, I listen to a lot of books. Can I tell people I read it? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So done.
Oh, damn it. You fucking trumped me right there.
Wow, you
I
pulled
asked
the
it because I was like,
big
I
guns.
really get through a lot.
Well, yeah, I've done it. I listen to Audible. Fuck. Some of
No,
them
they
are
got
so
free ones out
long.
there where it just says included. And if you're interested, so I just found a Jimi Hendrix one. There's a Dylan
nice.
one. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm going to listen to some freebies, but I also just dumped 4 credits too.
Have
so.
you listened to No
Right.
Dogs in Space, Jeff? That podcast?
What was that?
No Dogs in Space? Oh,
Is
dude.
this another real band, fake band name?
Nope. It's a podcast. It's from the guys from Last Podcast on the Left.
Okay.
I think it's Marcus Parks and his wife. I haven't listened to it in a long time, and I kind of have stopped. I haven't been listening to podcasts that much. I know it's not maybe a great thing to say on my podcast, but whatever. It's just the Christmas season and everything. But yeah, No Dogs in Space is great. They just tear apart whatever all bands. Like Led Zeppelin is one of them. Stooges is the one I listen to. Whoever, Ramones, etc.
Yeah.
And it's like probably 6-8 hours. That
Really?
they just research and they play little snippets of songs and stuff. It's fantastic.
Wow.
It's really great. Go out there and check it
Nice
out.
recommendation. I will check that one out.
All right. Thank you guys for your segments. I think that we should get on over to the Shell Corporation interview that we did a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Will, you fucking love these guys. Dude.
I think I did. Yeah, they were crazy. They you'll hear it, and I laughed so hard.
You did. Like, it started a little tough because we had back-to-back interviews that day, and I wasn't quite prepared right in the beginning. But holy I was drunk by the end of it for sure, and we were laughing so fucking hard. They have some great stories out there.
Yes, they did.
There's some good stuff.
So I'm going to just preface this a little bit. Have you ever stressed yourself out so much, Will, that you gave yourself scabies?
I'll say yeah. I mean,
Have
I don't.
you?
I'm sure. I haven't. I mean, I stressed the fuck out.
I know you
just
stress
coming
out.
here.
But
What
do you
are
have-
scabies?
They're mites that are in between your fingers, and it causes a skin rash, and they're highly itchy.
Yeah.
Well, aren't they like? Can't they go anywhere on your body? Not
Yeah,
just on your
but
hands? Yeah.
mostly like in webs.
Oh.
Really?
Those turn
Yeah.
shingles?
And under your armpits and shit?
exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was. Is it the same as shingles?
No,
Jeff, or no?
Shingles is so painful you punch your mom in the face. But these are more itchy and everything. And I remember trying to scrape really hard so I can get out of
Oh.
school.
Oh,
And I went,
Jesus.
I have scabies. They're like, you're out of here. I'm all, that's all I got to do.
I just got scraped.
Here comes Price is Right.
In your fake broken leg. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
That's
do
why I
it.
know a lot about scabies. So there.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. Shell Corporation.
You squandered all the fortune. You've killed the golden goose. You're the baby with the fat water inside of your own nose. Now with the scales of your eyes, you cry out in surprise. How could we know? Don't say they didn't want us. Oh, it's a crying shame. 40-year-old punk rock songs still relevant today. The writing on the wall is tough to read until you're up against it. No, you should have known. And although it doesn't help to point it out right now, we told you so. We told you so. We told you so. We told you so. Oh well, it Huxley and Marx and Chomsky all gave us warnings we refuse to heed. How quickly it falls apart when we don't do our part. There's no excuse not to know. We told you so. 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 We told you so.
Got a review.
Right.
Start
Oh,
video.
You're in
Boom.
space.
There we
I
are.
like that background.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, dude.
That's good.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so hey everybody. Just real quick before we get started, just want to let you know who we're talking to, or who you're talking to. I'm Jeb. This is Will Ridge over here.
Hello, everybody.
This is my wife Courtney.
Hello.
And out North Carolina is Jeff.
Hey guys.
And we're out in Santa Barbara, California.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Oh,
That's-
you're from here?
I'm Carpinteria, technically, but I was born in Santa Barbara, Goleta.
Nice.
Well, we're actually
Technically, they're in Santa Ynez.
we're in Solvang right now.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
actually,
that's bullshit then.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
we're from Santa Barbara. Well, yeah, whatever, dude. We're Santa Barbara transplants, but yeah, we're up here.
You know what? And my family had a Spanish land grant in San Diego until like recently. It was like 100 acres or something.
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa.
Practically family.
What's your last name?
Lopez, you know.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that narrows it down.
Anyways, well, hey, thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we just got done.
Thanks for
listening
having us.
The song, you go.
Yeah, no, so we did Told You So, right? Off the Told You So EP, whatever, we did Go Screw. So, yeah, sorry. So, you guys are just putting out an EP, or you're putting out a full album? What's going on with you guys right now?
That just the EP, man. That's it. That's all you get.
That's all we get?
Well,
Yeah.
it was supposed to take about 3 weeks to make an EP in March. And it took until fucking now.
Right.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's what's happened with everyone. We just all got shut
Good thing you
down.
had some free time.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be this quick, like super fun, like let's just do it really fast kind of thing. And then that ended up being a year long. And then so getting a full album out sounds like a giant pain in the ass.
So you guys aren't playing together at all right now then?
What's that?
So you guys aren't really getting together to play at all?
No, it was all done remotely, and we never even got in a room. We all recorded it ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah, nice. We're hearing that a lot from people.
that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
we like I think Jan sang into the iPad, right?
Well, I sang into a mic plugged into the iPad. But yeah, I was recorded in GarageBand. Yeah.
Wow, very
No
cool.
way, dude.
That turned
That's
out really
awesome.
nice.
That's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
we even there's a part on the end of the thing where our friend Trent from this band Uncommon Men from Mars. I wanted him to sing on it, but he didn't have anything to sing on it, so he just literally yelled into his laptop.
What the fuck, dude? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, but is this true that Bad Brains sang into his from prison? He did vocals from prison.
I don't know that
I don't
story.
know.
I heard that he did his vocals from the
HR?
yeah.
No way.
That's what I heard, but I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard
I
that.
don't- I don't know. What the fuck do I know? But anyways,
I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm gonna say yes. Why
yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Why not?
fuck it. Yeah, we don't have to do facts
Sure.
and shit on this podcast. No one gives a shit.
So that's Sean right there.
Yeah.
And that's Jake. So they're here in spirit.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. I love it.
Nice. You killed it. Hey, well, so, I mean, I guess we kind of get started. But, Jeff, why don't you ask a couple questions to get everyone familiar?
Kind of as you just introduced the other guys. Tell us a little bit about who's in the band, John and Jay. And obviously, the two of you can tell us about yourselves. Where are you from? How'd you guys get together?
My turn. Okay.
Buddy.
Curtis and I have been playing in bands together since we were 15.
Well, no, technically 11.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we've known each other forever, and
recorder?
that was a long time ago. That was the George Bush Senior administration.
Right?
I like
But
that.
We
to
played
find a point on it.
We played in guitar recitals together.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
adorable.
anyway, Curtis and I have been in bands forever, and then it's been 10 years almost. We decided to give it one more hurrah. Let's start a band and write some music that we want to play. We were kind of coming out of the ashes of another band that we had written a lot of music for, but wasn't really our thing. And so we put the band together.
So
we were lucky enough to get an amazing drummer and an amazing bass player, and the rest, as they say, is really boring history that no one cares about.
We care.
You guys both play. Excuse me. You both play guitar. Do you both play guitar in the band? I mean, who's the singer? Who's the bassist? Who's the drummer?
Yeah, I'm the singer. I
Okay.
used to play guitar, but I got kicked off.
So you sing only?
So-
Just singing only?
Just singing only, and so
dream.
Curtis is the only guitar player. There's only room for one. It's like
Yeah, I mean, my ego is just too large for 2 guitars.
No, it had to be.
He doesn't have to move.
You know, we played a show one night, and this band played after us, and they played a Descendants cover, and Jan got up and sang, and we're like, and he was running around and acting like a fucking crazy person, and we're like, why don't you just do that? That's
Nice.
so much better.
Let me. Can I ask you something, Curtis, real quick? Does Jan help move gear, or does he just bring his mic?
Does he help with gear?
Good work, Jan.
No, I do not. I do merch. So
Where should you have to?
Yeah.
I move and set up the merch.
There
That's
you go.
my job.
That's a big job.
That works.
It's
like
a trade-off. It's a trade-off. I'd rather do merch than moving fucking gear. God damn it.
It works for me. I mean, I'm happy to move gear, but someone's got to like get the merch in and set it up and make it look pretty, and then stand there.
And then have to talk to all the girls. What a bummer. Right.
Get him. Oh shit. Well, Mr. Will Ridge, do you have any questions for these guys?
I have 1,000 questions, but they're not very interesting. I mean, you know.
No, I know we are not very interesting. I know.
No. All right. No.
I mean, you've had real bands on. You've had real bands on this show.
No.
Is this like the list just got checked off, and you're like, well, fuck, who's next?
All right, that's it. All right, here you go, motherfucker. Have you ever had fucking worms? Oh, look at the silence.
Butthole worms. We're talking pinworms.
Like, I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, you're a healthy, good man, and I
That's
appreciate that.
Jan is quiet. He didn't.
It doesn't take a whole lot to not have worms.
I've had dogs that have worms.
Yeah,
Sure, because they're animals.
Yeah.
Well,
Settle down, Jeff. Settle down.
Is that a thing that people are getting now? Worms? Is that like a pandemic
Man,
thing?
we just got
You're looking at 3 of them.
Jesus. We got to like on the.
You guys all have worms?
No.
As children,
You know, if you're into ass play at all, or you like to camp, and sometimes hygiene isn't the best when you're hiking for days and days and days.
True.
Yeah, you can get them.
Yeah.
So you've had worms?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes! Thank you. You're on the worm team.
But never dysentery. Weird.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
Was it on the trail? Was it on the long trail you did? Oh,
That was the head shake for yes.
that was like a 3-month trail. What did you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can either they just go away, or you can go and get pills that kill them.
Wait, so you did a 3-month long hike?
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
Yeah, I did in 2015 I did the PCT from Mexico to Oregon.
Wow.
That's
Holy
awesome.
shit, dude. Why? I mean, clearly you've had
Yeah, why? Seriously.
Yeah,
Why?
No, that was such an honest question. Like, why?
Yeah, I mean, gnarly.
Because it sounded like a thing to do. It was I had some time, and I really like to hike, and it sounded like a challenge.
Was it the best trip of your life?
That must have been an amazing trip.
Until you got worms? Until you got worms?
It was right up there. It was right up there on that.
That sounds
best trip of my life.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Well, can I tell you this? I want to let you know that I was never going to talk about worms again, and I'm still not. But you guys, you needed a question, and I had to give that question to you because I needed to know how. If you're
like, how do you know when you get worms? Like, do you start feeling it? Like, are you walking and you're like, oh,
Their moms
itchy butt.
Show your butthole
buttholes
itches.
at night with the flashlight. That was their technique.
Yeah.
Itchy butthole.
Itchy
Yeah,
butthole.
That's it.
And 50% of children in the United States get worms. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't want to know that. I have a daughter who's 1. I don't want to know that.
Kids are disgusting, man.
Okay.
Gross.
We're moving on, dude. I'm so tired of this.
Yeah, we're
Jesus
we're
Christ.
pretty tired.
Where did you come up with the name Shell Corporation?
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to you guys. I had a band that played with you guys down in Ventura, Lavasa, years and years ago at Billy O's. Maybe we're talking 7 years ago or something. And
fucking A right. Awesome.
And we have a mutual friend, Matt, who played drums with you guys for a little bit. He played drums with me for a little bit as well. So, but that was kind of independent from me playing with you guys and whatever. But I've been a fan ever since. So as soon as I saw that you guys were doing some new music, I had to reach out and have you guys on.
Matt's my first best friend ever.
Really? Is that true? Oh, because you're from Carp.
Yeah.
Oh, dud. Now I'm putting it together. I didn't even think.
He was my next door neighbor.
No way.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Have you heard his new band, Last Point?
Yeah, I convinced him to get our engineer to remix it. So and now it sounds good.
Trip out, yeah. Josh, we just talked to those guys like a week or two ago, and I don't know how the series of things are playing out, but like, yeah, he said that they had it remixed. So that was your idea. That's so crazy. It's such a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The name. Well, it was going to be Exxon.
Shit.
Or Mobile, but we were like, Arco sounds better, right?
Sinclair. It's got dinosaur.
I think with the dinosaur and.
Yeah, but, so you haven't got a cease and desist letter yet?
I think you know what it was is when we started the band, it wasn't on purpose. Like Jan had recorded some propaganda songs.
Oh,
nice.
And he just called it the Shell Corporation, and then we needed a name, and we said we'll just do that.
That's right.
Well, fuck. Sometimes it's just that easy. No one seems to have like a good rhyme or reason for naming their band. Just like we needed something, and
well, it's a hard thing to do is to name a band that's not, that's not already taken.
Yeah.
Well, we had a tour booked in Europe, and we needed a name and songs and to pretend we were a band. So we had the European tour booked, and we didn't have a band or songs or a name. So we spent 3 weeks getting hammered and just making the first album.
Fuck yeah.
And then we needed a name fast, so we're just like, let's just take that. That'll work.
Fucking amazing, dude. Well, it's been working for you guys. Hey, Jeff, you got another question out there?
With all of your experience being in multiple bands at this point, I'm sure, what advice would you give yourself at 20 if you could go back and consult?
Yeah, get a real job.
Get a real job.
Start saving money. Don't drink so much. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, that's terrible dad advice. I would say do everything exactly the same. It's been a pretty good fun run.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's fucking nice, dude. You gotta feel good about that.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to schlep gear anymore, so you're winning, dude.
But if your daughter came up to you and said, "Dad, I want to be in a punk band," what would you say?
Ooh, that's a good
I'd say, what are the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap. Oh man.
Oh shit. Well, Courtney, you got some questions for these guys?
Yeah, so you guys seem like you're pretty crazy. What is the craziest thing that has ever happened to you while you're playing or on tour or, at being a musician?
We're not like Kiss level of crazy has never happened to us because we're all pretty sedate, well-behaved, housebroken adults. I would say the pumpkin incident in Austria stands out.
Okay. We need to know that.
I want to hear.
Yeah, and
Yeah, okay.
I mean everything else, it's normal tour. Like,
Am I going to tell that story? Is that what's going to happen?
Curtis, you're looking. You got a guilty face like you fucked that pumpkin. I don't know. You might want to tell us.
Well, he did fuck the pumpkin.
So we played in Austria, and we got this show booked in this weird, like way up in the hills of Austria, like not a punk show, like Okie Town, Austria. And
it's legal.
Yeah, like just super rural. And it went well anyways, despite it. There was like a few other people there. They were not there to see us. They couldn't care less, but they had a good time. And these guys were throwing around this ball, this like beach ball. And they're in the crowd, and we're playing, and they're throwing around this beach ball. And they hold it up to me to show me. Then they're like passing it to each other, and they hold it up to show me, and I go like, I thought it was a beach ball, so I punched it as hard as I could.
Oh no!
And it just went down and thudded on the ground, and it turned out it was the town's prized pumpkin that won a bunch of awards.
Oh my God!
What the?
It was like their thing. It was like their winning thing for all the communities.
Oh no!
And you fucking smashed it.
And I smashed it right in front of them.
Oh my!
And on the ground, it just fell apart, and they duct taped it back together.
And their mouths have just been open, like, oh my God!
And immediately, any goodwill and the energy from the show went down a black hole. Yeah.
And I had no idea what even happened. I didn't even know why it was so heavy. It's just So after the show, we were like, what happened? Like everything turned on us right at that point.
They just flipped.
Just got silent and was bummed out. And they explained it to me. I was like, I just felt so incredibly bad.
Oh, dude.
I'm sorry. That is the best story I've ever heard on this podcast. I'm tearing up. I can picture you do this. Yeah, fuck it. Boom, smash. And then everyone just goes.
There was got to be 300 people there, and they all just stopped and looked at me.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
Oh, the needle went skating off the record. It was like tiny. Bad guy walks into a bar, full stop, music. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And ironically, they were all really nice about it because I apologized like 300 times, and I felt so bad. And they were like, "It's these things happen." I'm like, "Do they?"
I mean, it's a punk rock show, and you're holding up something that looks very punchable. It's going to get punched.
Right.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't a punk rock show.
To be fair,
a punk rock band was playing at the show, so if you're gonna hold something up that looks punchable,
right?
Well, and that Ozzy, he didn't know it was a fucking. He thought it was a chicken or something or a bat. I don't fucking know. Remember?
What are you talking about? He had the head off the bat,
but he didn't know it was alive. He knew it wasn't live. He thought it was something like rubber. I thought.
Oh, really?
And he just bit I heard that as well.
Oh shit! I thought he just.
I knew what he was doing.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it fucking worked out for him.
Curtis, you made my week. You made me laugh. I'm gonna go and tell the story again. I mean, my glasses are fogging up. Thank you, my friend. That was great.
I feel like all of our stories, none of them are cool. They're all like that. They're all us doing something and feeling bad about it.
I guess it's your perspective, too.
There's no Motley Crue stories. They're all like Motley Crue's uncle stories.
They came through and they really made a mess.
Yeah, I apologize for it. I feel bad.
Yeah. 90% of the stories, there's like, remember that time we got really drunk in that one place, which is not a very interesting story at all. But, yeah.
Well,
have you had any paranormal experiences then?
No.
We've stayed in some creepy places.
Okay, I got really, really stoned in the Czech Republic. Was it? Yeah, the Czech Republic in a small town, and they locked us into this basement. And we were staying at the venue, which to me means, like a bed or something. And it was just, no, we're literally going to lock you into this bar, this venue, and you're just going to find a place to sleep.
What?
But I was so ripped on make you go paranoid weed.
Yeah,
and that was the worst night of my life.
They just
there was
locked
no doors to get out. We couldn't the doors were steel, and the windows.
Oh yeah, we were locked in. And
they just locked you into the bar,
and no lights. Like,
what the fuck? Good night, bam.
And they took all the booze out of the bar too.
What?
Yeah. And Jake got shingles that night.
Yeah.
Remember Jake got shingles because of that night. Because he freaked out. He stressed himself out so badly that he ended up getting shingles.
Wait. You're saying he gave himself shingles by the stress?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Well, yeah, you can activate it if you're super stressed out.
Mind.
Yeah, it'll come back.
And it went in his face, and we had to take him to a German hospital, and we had to leave him there, and we had to finish the tour with another drummer because.
What the fuck?
These are good stories, guys.
I know.
You tried to downplay it, but you got worms and shingles.
Well, he got it that night, and because he was so nervous that night because we were all pretty stoned and freaked out, and then he gave himself shingles of the face, and we thought it was his teeth being bad because he's had teeth problems. So we just told him
he's also a British citizen, so it kind of makes sense.
We told him to stop being a wimp, and his face was in so much pain. We were playing at some show, and he fell off. He fell.
Holy shit!
Off the drums. He couldn't stand up. And then we were like, all right, fine. Tomorrow we'll go to the hospital. Whatever.
If we have to.
Cry about it.
And so we took him to the hospital the next day, thinking Jesus, crybaby. And they were like, oh, you have to be on fluids, and we have to have you're staying at the hospital for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
They're like you could have done brain damage and lost sight and hearing and all this stuff.
You guys are just walk it off, you fucking pussy. We got to show some play.
Sorry.
I want to go back to them locking you in. Was it for your safety? Why did they do that?
Because they didn't want us coming and going and other people being able to get in to steal shit, I think.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with our safety.
No,
It
they
was
just,
Czech Republic and
What were you guys worried might happen?
Oh, the place to catch on fire and we couldn't get out. That
Right.
was my main
fuck.
concern.
There's one.
That was my first
Out
I
of-
was
thought.
thinking of a human centipede type thing because you said Germany.
Oh, come on,
Czech Republic. But
Okay.
yeah,
Jeff, this is a classy podcast. Don't bring us
I
down
mean,
to your level.
we've been in a van a long time, and neither of us has wanted to human centipede each other, if that's what you're asking.
I'm asking.
I mean, for one thing, who's had worms? I mean, I'm not human centipeding someone I know who's had worms. I mean,
Oh
that's-
my god, I hate this fucking line of questioning.
I got better.
I know.
I got better.
That's the
Exactly
thing.
what they say.
Yes.
That's what they would say. Oh, fuck.
my.
No,
I
I'm
don't-
saying that's what you guys say.
I know because it goes
You
away.
get some penicillin.
Yeah.
But you know what it was? It was that we had a ton of weed, and we just decided to smoke it all, and then they locked us in. And we were like, wait, what? And then they shut the door and left. And we were like, no, hold on. And they were gone.
Oh, and it was some like dirt sativa make you go something weed, and that was not a good scene, man.
So
There was no mellow out on that weed at all.
Would you
Not at
go
all.
play that place again, or
I don't even know where it is.
fuck
Absolutely.
yeah? Shell Corporation, everybody.
Yeah.
They don't
We're
give
not a bunch of quitters.
No, dude. I don't know I don't know how to drive this fucking interview any further.
it's fun.
Jesus.
You guys, it has been an honor and a pleasure. Okay, I have to admit, we got to check out Shell Corporation.
Yeah, Shell Corporation. You guys, can you plug your stuff and tell everyone where to go and merch and shit?
Yeah. Do you have merch online right now?
Courtney will buy all of it.
I will.
Matter of fact, Curtis, would you like to do the honors with 206?
Do it in your radio voice.
Come on, Curtis.
206. No, I'd like you to do the honors.
Okay.
Unless you really want me to.
We can have
I
Will
don't
do
care.
it. But he
No,
doesn't.
you do it. You go ahead.
Okay. 206records.com.
Do you want me to do it? Like, did you want me to do it? I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
Did you? No, you go. You
No.
go ahead.
John is the better choice.
All right, go yeah.
Okay. 206records.com. We got the bundle for the new record up with t-shirts and different splatter patterns and colors of vinyl. You got all the, I think there's a few left, so head on over there. And if you just want to buy it digitally, it's on all your favorite streaming platforms, Apple Music and Spotify and all that good stuff. Bandcamp. Yeah, and all of our old discography is up on those places as well. As far as shirts go, well, you're shit out of luck because we're totally out of merch.
Oh.
But if you want to head over to
No. Well, there's a shirt in the bundle. There's a shirt in the bundle.
well, right. The bundle comes
We
with
made
a
just
shirt.
for this record.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give me
And
the
as
bundle.
far as like old back stock, it just doesn't exist anymore unless you're a size small or a triple XL. So yeah.
Oh.
I'm double, so I was almost there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, Courtney, get me some of that vinyl.
Will do.
Okay. Hey, well, thank you guys so much for spending
Hey,
some of your Sunday to talk to us.
Thank you for
Thank
spending your
you.
time.
So fucking
Thank you,
fun.
John. Thank you, Curtis.
Everyone go out there and check out the Shell Corporation. I've been listening to them for years. You guys are a fucking blast.
Thank you.
Live show is fucking insane. And I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
All right, deuces,
You
boys.
guys be safe.
Later.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Stop fisting pumpkins. Hey, live your life how you want, bro.
Oh, God, no.
Thank you for that great interview. Oh, man. That was fucking fun, though.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And that EP is really good, too, that they put out. Courtney, please go
Check it out.
get me that vinyl.
I will do it in
That's a good
February.
one.
I would love to have it. So, all right. Well, guys, we're down to our closing thoughts now. I have a couple things. I know I kind of broke your mind with that Mandela effect.
That's a good one.
Have you ever heard of DB Cooper, Will?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. I figured with your treasure hunting and all that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a new
They thought
documentary.
yeah.
Did you see it? I
I
think it's HBO Max. Is where I
didn't
saw
see it on that. I saw a whole bunch of it on History. They have a whole bunch of documentaries.
What are you talking about?
DB Cooper. We watched it, Courtney. What are you talking about?
We watched it?
Yeah, it's
a
about the
man-
guy who hijacked a plane, right? And then
Seattle. I mean, Washington.
and then jumped out of the back of it with the money, and they never found him. You,
Like
Courtney, you
cliffhanger.
didn't watch this with me?
I don't think I did.
Maybe I watched it on my own. I thought you were there.
and
Yeah,
then maybe several years
What's the name
later.
of this movie?
it's DB Cooper. It's a documentary. I'll have to get the exact thing. I think it was on HBO Max, the one I watched. But I had known the name, And that kind of the story, but never knew exactly what happened.
So they never were able to find him. But
No.
maybe several years after he did this, and this was in the late 60s, in the 70s, a young little boy and his father were walking down a creek and happened to find $5,000 of what was documented, D.B. Cooper's money, because the FBI documented it or whatever. But they have never found him. They don't believe he could have survived, but they haven't found his parachute. They just,
there are many people that claim to be him.
Many people have claimed to be him.
And one is really compelling with that money that they found.
Right.
Because there's this whole story. It's his ex-wife on his deathbed, this guy. It goes, I'm D.B. Cooper. And she called the FBI right then, she says, whatever. So, but she starts recounting, like, things that we did. And one of them was he disappeared for a little bit. Like, let's go and have a drive and went on a little vacation. And then he was gone, came back all muddy, and was super stoked, like he had found some money or something. And story goes, he threw some of the money had got moldy or something, some of it. Yeah. And so he threw it in the river, and then 7 miles down the river, someone found it. Yeah. The kid found it. So it's an awesome documentary, really cool.
It's pretty innovative of a man jumping out of a commercial airplane.
Yeah. And then there was another guy who copycatted that got caught. Right. He did it like a couple months later, but they think that was the same guy. That's one of the theories. Like, because it was the same exact, MO. So
yeah, well, he's dead now.
Yeah, I would say most likely dead now. But it was really cool. Like the 4 suspects or whatever they're highlighting in this documentary, all the family members, whoever, are convinced that theirs is the real D.B. Cooper. It's not fake.
The one I watched was the FBI said, hello, what are we doing today? You're going to confess your D.B. Cooper today.
Wow.
And he's all, he was like, fuck.
Oh, really?
I'm going to show it to you. Anyways, all right, so yeah, I do know.
Yeah, I thought you might like that. I figured you probably would know it with all your treasure hunting.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jeff, before we go, there's something that happened this week. I was reading online somewhere, someone had accidentally slapped their mother-in-law's ass really hard, thinking it was their wife.
What?
Oh.
And I don't know that Will knows the story of when I accidentally ass slapped, but you were in the room.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Do you want to tell that story? I would like to hear it from your perspective.
Wait a second. You're going to have to remind me of this story.
I cannot believe you don't know right off the bat. So, Courtney and the Heathens, we had started rehearsing in the living room. And there was like 7, 8 of us. And
back when it was Mesa Junction.
Back at Mesa Junction, right?
And before that, Delicious Jay and the Family Kennel.
Okay. And so we would do a dinner after practice or during practice and whatever. And we just kind of sit around the living room with all our acoustic instruments and jam. It was pretty fun. It was a nice family fun kind of thing to do. So we did have a stand-up bass player. Do you remember this now? Jeff?
Yeah. Okay. It's ringing a bell. I remember this guy after Johnny Three Beans.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So we have it. I'm not going to say anyone's name.
No, you should
to protect
not.
the innocent.
Right.
So his wife wearing jeans just like Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything of it. Anyone who knows me, I smack the shit out of Courtney's ass, and it's not always easy and like a little haha. It's like if I can get her up on her toes a little bit, because I come up from underneath, bam, and just I need that sound. It's great. It's really fun. It's a fun thing that we do together.
No.
So I'm playing my mandolin, and I'm looking down.
Oh, shit.
But I see who I think is Courtney just go by me, so I'm trying to play it cool, like I'm not looking, right? I'm going to smack this thing so hard, dude. And so I don't really fully look. I just go wham! Like I hit her so hard.
She was.
And then I look up
livid.
and I see Courtney's face because she's sitting across the fucking living room, and I was like, oh my god! All the blood drained from my face.
Oh my god!
And then I look over, and Jeff's blood is draining for a different reason. He is so excited. He was so fucking excited.
Right?
I look at her. She is furious.
Really?
Oh my god!
That was not a part of their relationship.
And the bass player was like, I'm immediately like, oh my god! Like I could not believe I hit her so hard, dude. Like
she's probably gonna call the police. Saying, they didn't know what to do. Your wife that hard?
They didn't know what to do. That's what they were saying, and I was like, I do that. Like something you got to stand up for me. Like
yeah, but she really likes it.
Secretly, I'm sure she really did. It was awesome.
No, she did not.
The story is because you started it with mother-in-law, so I'm like, I can't remember you
No, God, that's a
That's where I
nightmare.
got
That's
lost.
nightmare fuel right there.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that.
It was.
Oh no! Please, Will, don't be. It was hysterical.
It was like the best thing.
Absolutely
I can't.
hysterical.
Yeah, Jeff was fucking loving it. There was a couple people in that are really, really stoked.
So did they leave?
No, they hung out. They understood. I mean, it was pure. It was such an accident. I couldn't believe it.
And she didn't wonder why. Like that was like she didn't go. You hit your wife that hard.
That was part of it. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. She was like, there's no way. Like, and I was like, there's way. Like,
Just like playing a guitar, your fingers build up calluses. Her ass was so fresh.
I've never been.
In some ways, Jeb was the victim on this evening.
It's true.
As I recall it.
No.
Oh yeah. No, I felt so. I couldn't. I don't know that I've ever been more embarrassed. Just when I was like so proud of myself, and I looked up and I saw Courtney, and I was like,
oh my God.
Oh no. Oh fucking no. Like my
Mandela,
stomach flipped over, and I've seen her.
I kind of feel guilt. I feel a little embarrassed right now.
It was fucked.
The crazy thing is, like, I was like, man, it does annoy me every now and again when Jeb gets me good. I'm like, I'm annoyed, like, because it stings and it's not like this cute little thing or whatever. And then I feel like we were watching TV or something, and there was something where the children were like, yeah, my dad used to slap my mom's ass all the time, and it was just like a fun family thing or whatever.
So my drummer, when his kid was little, he walks into the kitchen at our old house in the Mason, Santa Barbara. He walks in the kitchen, just smacks Courtney's ass really hard because he saw me do it all the time. He thought that was just a thing you did.
Yeah, well, because you had done it earlier, like on your way to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So he walked back through the bathroom and he slapped my ass, and I was like, And everybody broke out, but I was like, I don't know
He was
if
like,
this
what,
is a good.
5 or
He
something?
was like really young.
Maybe he was a little smaller
It was
than that.
like from the most purest, innocent place. He had no idea what
He was
he
just
just
like,
did.
that looks like fun.
But he was so stoked.
Precious.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
What made you think of this story, Jeb?
Someone this week had posted about smacking their mother-in-law's ass on accident.
Okay.
And people were weighing in. I was like, oh, I've been there, dude. I didn't even type it out because I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big one. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
And then what's the last song? We're going to do
United
United Defiance,
Defiance.
Empty Advice. All right, killer.
You're welcome.
You are?
No, they are. They get it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. It Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. We appreciate some motherfucker.
Yeah.
Please
Thank
go
you
and
guys.
rate and subscribe and just follow us. Do the things that you know to do. Just push
5
the
star.
button. Push the button. 5 stars.
Yeah.
All right. Jeff, you got anything going on this week? You got some closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. Happy 2021. We're in it now.
Yeah, buddy.
no kidding.
Plans. What
Moving.
you gonna do? Be safe. Keep wearing a mask.
Think about that. Oh, wait. Where are you going to see that tattoo?
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture right now. Or do you want to? I think I can put it on the camera.
Let's just put a pause.
Yeah, we need to see that fucking tattoo.
I can't believe
Jeez,
that I
and then we were
almost-
gonna.
Hey, that's on you guys.
He was
It
gonna
is.
go like.
No,
see
just
it?
because we
Oh,
forgot.
my God. I can't wait for this.
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
Nice. I wish I
Oh,
could see a little better.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. A masked
A
up
masked
chicken leg.
chicken
Oh
leg.
my fucking God! You don't like that? I'm getting one. That is
getting one.
rad.
I could go on the wheel.
Maybe
That's
wait.
awesome.
Wait. Maybe we all get that.
That's pretty fucking rad.
That is a really good one.
I'm
I
sorry.
will say that the artist, I wasn't the biggest fan of the guy.
Oh.
Really?
Really?
He was angry. I don't want to get a. He was
Oh.
complaining about shit. And I'm like, oh, dude,
He didn't
Come
want to
on,
do the
man.
tattoo.
It wasn't your normal guy?
no, I couldn't get a hold of him. They're
Ah.
kind of shitty like that. So I just went to a place that was local. Or
Nice.
I mean, the other place
Was he angry in life, or was he angry about the tattoo?
That's a really silly tattoo to be mad about.
I know.
He was just angry in his
General.
whatever was happening that day. But it's yeah, I'd say he's kind of on the angrier side of life. But he's also been sober for 9 years, so I get it. Well, I
Yeah.
don't get it, but I could see how that could happen.
I know some friends like that.
If anything, hopefully he's listening as well, and he takes the advice of your neighbor. Although I will still say, fewer, more impactful screams, and get it out sooner. Be done with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Relax.
But I like the scream therapy.
Relax, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do with my punk band. So, all right.
I do like the tattoo.
The
Yeah.
tattoo is
Good
awesome.
job.
Good job, Jeff.
Yep, Jeff, you
And
killed
that's
it.
a little bigger than I thought it was going to be.
It's
You-
good, though.
You went for it. I like
I
that.
wasn't sure.
It's a weird
I wasn't
spot.
sure what to do.
You just
and
went
the
big.
minimum's like $60 anyway, so
Yeah, fuck it. Get your money's worth.
Chicken leg.
And with that being said,
took it up to 100.
all right, we're out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Will, closing thoughts.
Thanks, guys. It was let's out with the old, in with the new, and I'm talking about that year, and it's going to be a good one this year, I hope. And rock and roll.
Yeah, Courtney.
Bye, guys.
That's it.
Yeah.
You aren't going to say the phone number? 1-805-697-7070. Not like,
No.
submit your bands here.
See,
It
that's
sounds
what
like
I love
nonsense
about
Gmail.
you because you do
And
it.
just your whistles, Brian Adams.
Yeah, we're never bringing the whistling thing back.
No, that's
Maybe,
gone.
maybe
Not
not.
going to happen.
This is the year for it.
All right. Well, looks like my birthday plan is canceled too, but we'll see.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's going to be something. We'll have to
I'm
talk about that
sorry.
next week.
Oh no!
It's not looking good. I'm not stoked. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Birthday weekend late.
Enjoy the United Defiance. Deuces.
Yeah, you've never not said that.
I see